What up? Welcome back to Snatches of Scotch. We're at the ECC with Noah Ohlsen. This dude is a pretty badass. For a guy who's not as big, he is way stronger than I am, and that's bullshit right there. Dude,
way.
You put in the work. That's why.
Yeah.
So welcome to the show, dude. We see you crushing so many things.
Yeah.
What keeps you going? Like you're just nonstop.
Thank you, man. I'm glad to be here. I just have a lot of fun with it all. It's definitely, I've been kind of thinking about it and talking about how the better you get, the more expectations there are and the more pressure there is. So lately, some of the competitions you get into, and there's a lot of stress and a lot of pressure, and I'll start the weekend and be sitting in the hotel room after day one like, man, I can't wait for this thing to be over. But once it is over, you reflect back and you're like, wow, that was such a fun, amazing weekend. So
to jump in on that, so
yeah.
the hard part, or the stressful part's not the actual competing,
No.
It's all the other stuff around it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's funny, somebody asked me recently, they were like, the hard stuff is in the gym, it's the training, and then you get to go have fun when you're competing. And I think it's the opposite of that. I have so much fun when I'm in the gym training, and the actual competition is probably the hard, stressful part.
Okay,
if that makes sense.
No,
I agree. I actually get scared of competition.
Yeah,
'cause I hate the feeling, the butterfly in my
sure.
stomach, and then I can't eat between WODs. And speaking of that, how do you kind of recover real quick between all these WODs? And what do you eat it all? Like,
yeah, totally. Everybody likes to kind of keep it light. You don't want too much food in your stomach as you're going into another workout, but it kind of depends on the time frame. This one today is kind of short and quick. Like, we fit 4 workouts in from 12 to 6. A lot of other competitions like Wadapalooza last weekend, we had 1 workout at noon, 1 workout at 6, and you were done. So there was huge gaps there. Today, probably quick light meals. I had a good breakfast this morning. I'll have like maybe a little shake or a snack in between, and that'll probably be it in the middle, and then have a nice big dinner to celebrate, hopefully, at the end in the evening.
Wait, who won Wadapalooza this year?
This guy.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Luckily.
Good stuff, man.
So now I have a question for you. In the off season, is there ever an off season with this sport? And what does it look like for you in terms of training or eating? Does it change very much?
I never have really had much of an off season. Kind of always going hard, lifting heavy. Like, as soon as the games end, it's like the strength period, and you want to keep going there. I think for the first time, I can't say that I'm getting older. I'm only 24, but for the first time, I'm starting to feel a couple little achy, painy things. So I'm actually, after this, I'm gonna take a little bit of like a kind of mini off season where I'll
just deload a time.
Deload a little bit, less weight, just kind of gear up for the body weight stuff for the open.
Are you still lifting a lot of heavy weight like right now?
Yeah. I'm gonna hopefully lift some heavy weight today.
Hopefully, you're gonna.
Yeah, gonna for sure.
No, I mean, we see you're training with some Cal strength guys, big dudes.
Yeah.
Big weight.
Yeah, for sure.
And you're holding your own there.
I don't know about
I
those
think
guys.
you are. It makes you even better because you're humble.
Yeah.
But do you maintain that kind of volume and intensity throughout the year, or do you taper off the weights a little bit, or?
Dave Spitz, who's the guy that does the strength work, definitely kind of does the timing on that and makes it fit with the season. So
Sweet.
I felt really good for that. He's done individual tapers for Wadapalooza, for the games, gets me already. So trust him, and I trust this guy standing in front of us. Dusty Hyland is my coach that does all the overall stuff. So
we do a little work together.
Nice.
Very nice.
So tell us about your dog.
Max is the man. He's my best little buddy. He didn't make it up here this weekend, unfortunately. He'd probably be loving this weather. I think it's going to snow tonight. But he's hanging out back home with my daddy, so
very nice.
Taking good care of him,
Cool.
Sweet, man. Yeah, I got a dog, and she's getting old.
Yeah.
But she's 2 years old.
Yeah,
so
that's
you gotta
awesome.
Be careful, yeah.
They're the
and
best.
For some reason, all my CrossFitter friends that I know have a golden retriever. That's weird, man.
I don't know.
Everybody I know, seriously, every
they're smart
gym either
dogs.
has a retriever or a golden retriever.
They're the best. They just fit.
They're just chill.
They fit in the gym.
They don't get in the way with the weights like my dog.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That's awesome.
That's cool. So any plans for the future? I mean, besides the games, outside of CrossFit, man?
My friend Bijan Haravi and I actually started a CrossFit management, or not necessarily CrossFit, but started a management group together, the Constantly Varied Management Group, CVMG, and
I like it.
Yeah, so he's taking care of me, manages all my endorsements and all that stuff, and we're pulling on a few other athletes, so that could be an endeavor that, if the sport continues to grow, grows as well. Hopefully a lot of other cool stuff outside of that with someday in the future maybe opening a gym, but
I
think there's definitely
a lot of
hard
potential.
work. Yeah,
that
for sure.
is so
Not
much
yet.
the
hard
gym
work.
owner
Not
over
ready.
there. But you know what? One of the things that I come across, and I heard you just mention it, everyone thinks about you look a certain way. You have all these coaches. Whenever you got to go, let's.
No, it's all good.
Right? You have all your coaches for in the gym, but you also need a team of quality people outside the gym too to handle all that other stuff.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Never thought
definitely.
about that.
Helps keep different things off your plate. You know,
Yeah.
I've got my girlfriend to keep me kind of level-headed. My family supports me in all of our competitions and all that stuff. So definitely having a solid team outside of who you got in the gym makes a big difference.
Cool. What does time say?
Oh, we're good. We got like 4 minutes. I got it on timer.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So, real quick, like any for the games this year, for your finishing off the season, any weaknesses you still got to work on, or you're good to go?
I mean, I think CrossFit is kind of the point now where nobody has
A serious
any
weakness.
movement that's a weakness.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to go work on my pistols or fix my muscle ups. You know, I think it's just kind of smoothing everything out, making sure the engine's still there, everything's flowing, and then kind of
Peaking
just
at the right time.
Yeah, exactly. Just timing it so that your strength is on point for when you need it to be. And
how
staying
bad
healthy.
do you feel though? Like at the games, can you put into perspective for us how bad mentally, emotionally, and physically is it? Day 2, day 3.
Yeah.
How bad is it, man?
So in 2014, in all the years that I've competed at the games, 2014 was a little less physically and mentally taxing than in 2015. Last year, we got just beat into the ground. I had a slip up with the old wheelbarrow at the beginning.
Man, I remember that, and I was like, oh no, because you were ahead, you were crushing that one.
Yeah, I was doing all right, but that was kind of mentally hard to just push behind me and get through for the whole weekend. So this year was definitely a little rougher than last year. Hoping that 2016 is the best of them all.
Well, you know what? You build on that, right? You take your lessons from last year and build on it.
Absolutely.
Cool, man. Well, thanks for being on. Any shout-outs to any sponsors, friends? Well, besides Dusty and your girlfriend and your dog.
I think we got everybody covered. Thank you guys for listening, and
thanks for coming on.
All
All
right, brother. Good luck.
Peace out.
Thank you guys.
Okay.
All right, cheers.